Hi folks, and welcome to Surface Geometry 6. So in this question I've gone ahead there and I've set up the plan, or as much as I could of it, okay? And we're going to go ahead now and do the elevation. One thing I suppose I could do in the elevation there is it says that C and D have a pitch of 60. Now because usually we're used to looking at auxiliaries, but because the roof is faced directly, we're looking directly in at it, the elevation will be our auxiliary. Remember, auxiliary just means another view, basically. Okay, so that's going up at 60 degrees. So that is D and C drawn in there now. Now, again, you want to find out the highest ridge in the roof, and that are probably the most important one, which is B. Okay, now B we're told has a pitch of 30 degrees. So just going to look in along here. You could do it to the left or the right. I kept this drawn over to the right because we're going to be asked for the dihedral angle between B and A later on. Okay, so we just set up a quick auxiliary, X1, Y1. This is the lower side of the roof and it's going up at 30 degrees. But that's its pitch there, 30. And straight away now we have the height, okay? So the height went from there to there. I get my compass, drop it down there. We mark off that height, okay? Now, I don't know where it ends on the right hand side here. So I'll go back and try again use out of another piece of information, which is surface A. Okay, that's the guide that's involved with B there on the right hand side, and it says A has a pitch of 40. Now that's the true length line there because it's on the ground. Okay, so we set up another auxiliary. X1, Y1, and 40 degrees what we said, down that guy there. Now, I only know the pitch of that. I don't know the run, okay, which is the width of it. I just know the pitch. However, I do know that when they do intersect, they intersect at this height here. So I can get use out of that piece of information again now. Get your compass there, pick up that height, and we're going to transfer it over here. Bring that over, and the 2 will hit there, and we'll call it X, okay? And once you find X, you can drop it back down into your plan view. There's X, that's the place now where the 2 will meet. And now we can go off and we can finish out our elevation. Now, next there it says develop the surface D. Well, by look, in our elevation, we have an edge view of D. We have that true length line there, we're seeing it as a point. So we can use that as a hinge point. Get your compass there. And we'll just knock them down onto the ground, okay? Now actually there's 2 points of interest there. The top, of course, but you'll also have to rabat down this guy here. Drop them down. Okay, so we run out that line here. And now what we do is you bring down your points there. Now this piece is here, okay, so that's flopping out. So that's going to go from there to there, and then it's just going to join back on down onto here. So this area here now is our true shape of D, and I'll just lightly colour that in there. Okay, finally we've been asked there for the dihedral angle between A and B. Okay, so this is the line of intersection. Look in at 90 degrees. Call that guy 1 and 2. Bring 1 point from each plane. S and T. I'm going to set up our X1, Y1 there. Forgot to put in that line in elevation there a while ago. And so S and T are on the ground, they have no height. Okay, so that's them here. S and T. That's 1. The height here of the main roof. That's what I'm looking for there. The height of 2. So that'll be 1 and 2 in elevation. And that's the true length of the line of intersection, LOI. Finally, finish that at 90 degrees. And now we just have to mark them off there. So new view, 1 view's back, 2 views back, and as I always say, you know you're measuring off the right XY line because it's parallel to the line of intersection. Only when 1 or 2 are the same distance away will you end up with a point view. 1 and 2 there are the point view. This is S. That's T. That there is our dihedral angle. So that's that question finished, folks. Hope you found that useful. More videos to come. Take care and stay safe.